Talking about marriage matters, I've heard a lot of people said, I didn't know this man was this bad. I didn't know this man was this wicked. In fact, young man has changed. I don't know what to do again. I am confused. Listen, it is not easy to hide yourself from people that you are intimate with. It is not easy to hide oneself for years. Yes, you can pretend to a level, but you can't pretend all at all. It's just that sometimes many of you are blind to realities. There's no sign that your partner is likely going to display after marriage that is not realistic, that has not been seen by you within the time of your dating or getting to know each other. Any man that can be very hostile is seen from words, actions, and thoughts. Now, you just choose to ignore it, thinking that love covereth all things. And because you think that love covereth all things, events happens to you. So, don't tell me that the man changed. He didn't change. It's just that you didn't see it on time. And from now, listen to this video and hear what the elder has to say. And then I will come back later in the day. We're going to talk more. Pay attention.
A man who shows you who he is in the beginning is giving you a gift. Do not throw it away because you like the way he looks in a suit. Just because a man calls you every hour and sends you sweet messages does not mean he is ready to build a life with you. Attention is cheap, sacrifice is expensive. A hunter will throw grains to a bird not because he loves the bird, but because he wants to catch it. Do not be the bird that is caught by the crumbs of good morning, beautiful. Look for the man whose actions match his words when the lights are off and there is no one to impress.
You've heard the elder's words. You've heard the elder's words. See, in relationship, there's a lot of things that must be put into consideration. A smoker is a smoker, a drunkard is a drunkard. A man is not wicked because he's a smoker. A man is not wicked because he's a drunkard. In fact, a man is not righteous simply because he doesn't smoke or he doesn't drink. There are so many irresponsible people who are purely wicked in nature, either because of the way they were raised or where they're coming from, or the experiences they've encountered. There are people that are heartless. But character is very important in all. If you are married to a man, please understand this fact. The man did not change. It's just that you are so blind to see who he is truly. You know, a lot of people have married people because I like the way he is. He's yellow. I'm yellow. We're going to give birth to yellow children. Oh, I like the dark skinned girls. I love her height is great. Her shape is wonderful. And all these things can blind your eyes. Oh, this girl, this lady, this man, so dedicated, is a man of God. He has the fear of God. You see, this word, going to church, praying in the church, speaking in tongues, those things can be an action or act. An act to convince you. There is something I taught people while I was teaching in film industry. They call it pretense management. I developed a course. And then fairness management. You know, when you put these courses together, you understand that men are product of their psyche. A lot of pretenders are here. Yes, yes, yes. But you can't always fool people. There's always a time in which you get the best out of people. Except if you choose not to. I have learned this with time. And I will tell you, most of you that are young, when you're dating a man, just look out for those things that can make you stay. And I've said something also. Don't marry a man because he's tall, handsome, rich, wealthy, considers you in many things, shows you love. Marry a man that is matured enough to stay with you despite situations. And the same thing I say to men, don't marry a woman because she's all over you. Maybe because of your height. Look for a woman that can tolerate your lapses, tolerate your wrong moods, who can be able to manage some realities of life. You see, marriage has a lot of issues when you don't follow it the right way. I'm still going to talk more about this, but I want to use this opportunity to invite you to our program called Family Circle. It's coming up from May 13th, and it run concurrently till May 15th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's going to be starting by 6 p.m. and it's going to come live on my Facebook account and possibly YouTube account. And thereafter, the tips of those teachings will be uploaded on these social media platforms. And listen, I'm going to be treating how to find your man, how to keep a man, how to find your wife, and how to keep your wife so that you don't have all these heartbreak stories here and there. We will continue to talk about marriage because I think that is a ministry that God has given to me, and I'm doing it the way I think I could. Because a lot of people has come to me for cancer. In fact, since the starting of the ministry that I run, it has been marriage cancer. And marital issues are very delicate matters, and you need to pay attention to information because information reforms your mind and helps you to achieve more. And I'm just glad to tell those of you who have not found a partner to rest your heart because you're going to be on the move to find one. God bless you.